What's going on, everybody? Johnwicksnipin here, and on this Sunday morning before the Super Bowl, I want to share with you my theories, thoughts regarding AMC, and what I was thinking about over the weekend, and why I am going to hold and buy more AMC once I feel that it has bottomed out. I'm thinking somewhere in the $3 area is where I'm going to start picking up more AMC shares. Now, I do want to discuss this, guys. If you're nervous about whatever Adam Aron's doing, if you're worried about what to vote with the reverse split, yes or no, if you're worried about the YouTubers or the community in general, honestly, none of that stuff really matters. This play was never about Adam Aron. It was never about the YouTubers. It was never about the company. It wasn't about any of that stuff. We got into this because the fad of squeezing heavily shorted stocks started back then. Couple years ago, right? It started with GameStop, and then everybody bought up AMC. Nothing's really changed with that situation. The problem is that when everybody jumped into AMC, okay, they had no other choice but cheat. They had no other choice but to create illegally naked shorts. And even though we can't officially confirm that at this present time, you kind of just got to go based off of what's been going on in the last 2 years. And one thing that we do know is that AMC has been the most popular and most talked about stock now for about 2 years. If they're not the top stock, they're always somewhere between the top 3 and the top 5. And that to me just means that a lot of people believe that there's something wrong with this stock, and they're going to hold their positions because they feel like when it is revealed, they're going to make a lot of money. And I'm starting to feel the same way. Now, for me, it boils down to two things, and this is why I'm going to continue to hold and buy more AMC. Number one, it is either going to play out in our favor and we were correct the whole time and we get paid a shit ton of money for our shares, or someone's going to have to explain who created the narrative of buying and holding AMC and waiting for, I don't know, unlimited amount of time for it to squeeze. Okay, so one of the two things is going to play out. It's either you're going to be rich, or someone's going to have to explain who created the story and why did people pump it, why did YouTubers pump it, why was it being pumped on all social media platforms. Remember, guys, I've been here for a while, especially with respects to AMC, and I vividly remember every single person, every single YouTuber stating that they were going to hold this to zero. So what has changed? Were you just bullshitting? Was that another part of the narrative? Tell everybody to hold to zero while you sell if it goes that way or if it looks like it's going that way. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, well, no, fortunately for me, I'll be able to re-enter the position basically at the beginning again. So it's kind of like the story is starting all over again. And my theory also is that they're doing everything to shake everybody out, okay? And if you decide to exit AMC now, you really don't deserve the payoff. I've been fortunate enough to be able to be out of the stock for a little while and just kind of look from the outside in to see, you know, some of the things that I've learned recently, and that is, number one, the community is very strong. They will support you on YouTube. And it is a very large community, and it is always represented in all social media platforms. Twitter, StockTwits, Weeble Comments, YouTube, you name it, there is AMC apes all over the place, and they're not going anywhere, right? And I'm talking to those people. Those are the real people that have been here the whole time and have held their positions. And I believe your payoff is coming soon, because I think this is the end of the road with what they can do. This is the last straw. Adam Aron's going to do whatever he possibly can to maybe help the other side, in my opinion. I'm not sure that he has been on our side. You know, I'm not a pro Adam Aron guy. But guys, I think it's going to wrap up. It's going to wrap up real soon. And it's either going to work out one of two ways. It's either going to work where we were right the whole time and we get paid a large amount of money, or someone's going to have to explain who created this narrative and why was it being pumped on social media, YouTube, and every social media platform. Someone's going to have to explain that. And until that day comes, I'll hold my shares. So I just want to leave you guys with that. Johnwicksnipin is out, baby.